Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. I know we just let you start eating and visiting, and now here we are starting our program again. But we did promise to get you out of here by 1. I'm Carol Arthur, and I lead DAP's work to heal lives broken by family violence. I joined DAP 23 years ago, and I'm often asked, how do you keep doing work like this that's so hard and painful? What keeps me at DAP is simple. Every day I see people transform their lives. Imagine having an NFL player tell you that you've changed his life. How cool is that? Or to have a 21-year-old named Emily call your office one day just to say that she came to DAP, to our children's program, when she was 8 years old, and it made a difference in her life. And now she'd like to volunteer at DAP as a way to give back. What keeps me at DAP is knowing that DAP has tools that work. Tools backed up with 30 years of research that indicate it's effective. Tools that I know saves lives. I envision a day when DAP can put these tools in the hands of every family member who needs them. When we can answer every call with, yes, DAP can help, today. I often hear from probation officers, judges, public policy makers, and others that DAP is their go-to for the issue of domestic violence. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud of the dedicated staff who commit themselves to healing lives. I envision a day when the full talent and creativity of those staff is unleashed to take those tools to families we cannot yet reach. I envision a day when I'm kept awake at night by excitement about new initiatives that touch families ready to break the cycle of violence. Today, I'm too often kept awake wondering how I can cobble together enough resources to help the families that have already come to DAP. Now, don't get me wrong. In recent years, we've met some wonderful community partners. Verizon has consistently supported DAP's work, and just this last month, we've heard that we are receiving a $20,000 grant to resume our work with adolescents. Success Computer Consulting is a long-term partner, both with financial resources as well as computer tech in-kind support. And we look forward to a new partnership with AM 950, the voice of Minnesota, to educate our community and to let them know about resources. But each of the last 3 years, we have had cuts in our state funding that supports advocacy and services to children. And I've just learned that funding from the city of Minneapolis, a partner with DAP in providing safety for battered women and their children since 1986, is in jeopardy. Sometimes it feels a little bit like taking 1 step forward and 2 steps back. Now, as a leader of a nonprofit organization, I know about tough decisions. We have fewer staff now than when I joined DAP in 1988. Hard to believe, isn't it? And yet we help more people with more complex problems. Virtually all of the families that we're serving are in or near poverty right now. Many are recent immigrants who speak no English or little English. These people turn to DAP for help, and I know we can help them just as we've helped thousands in years past. But for us to help them, we need your help. We need each of you to join with us to say, this is not their issue or problem, this is our issue and problem. The gap in our budget this year is $220,000. That's the amount we must raise through individual investment if we're to help as many people this year as we did last. Now, would you please do me a favor? Would all of you please stand? Just for a second, please. Now look around the room. All of you represent the more than 4,000 men, women, and children that we plan to help this year. Now, I'd like those of you seated in tables 31 through 39, to please stay standing, and all the others can be seated. Again, tables 31 through 39, please remain standing. When I stand in front of you today, I represent DAP. When I speak to the media, I represent DAP. But when I stand face to face with someone who needs help, at that moment, I am DAP. And I feel the full weight of that responsibility. Those of you still standing represent the more than 600 family members all have to look in the eye and say no to if we don't close the gap this year. No, Curtis, I'm sorry. You can't join our men's program. I can't help you to learn to stop hitting and start healing. No, Jessica, I'm sorry. I can't keep you and your baby safe. Thank you. Please take your seats now. Jessica called our advocate Barbara, desperate for shelter for herself and Olivia, her 6-week-old premature baby. Reggie, Jessica's boyfriend and Olivia's father, had strangled her and threatened to kill her. Jessica fears not just Reggie, who is now in jail, but the other members of his gang. Jessica had been to a host of neighborhood organizations who were not able to help her. Hennepin County sent her to a homeless shelter, but they turned her away because the living environment was too harsh for baby Olivia's still developing lungs. All the battered women's shelters were full. Where will Jessica go if Barbara is not there? Where will she go if I have to say no?